Darling, when the morning comes and I see the morning sun, I will be the one.
To shut that door behind me.
Just the two of us.
Oh yeah,
We can make it if we try.
You weren't expecting here. Is she here?
She?
My arch nemesis, my enemy for life. That no good person thing.
And you are?
Who am I? Haha. Who am I, you ask? I'm the one that lurks the shadows. I'm the one that makes babies cry randomly. I'm the one that brings you that annoying pain you feel every time you bite your own tongue. And you can't blame anyone but yourself. That only makes you more annoying.
You still haven't told me who you are.
Ha! Brace yourself, girl, for the terror of the Colonel. The Colonel.
Oh, you're one of those superheroes.
Super, yes. Hero, quite the opposite, my dear. I take the riches of life and spoil it. I take your worst fears and I make them my allies.
Supervillain? Huh. Never met one of those.
Really? Well, if you survive such encounters, you know nothing of our world, girl.
The name's Sarah. Stop calling me girl, dear honey, whatever. And I bet I know more than you think.
I shall call you whatever I please. Beware the spoiler, the Curdler.
So how can a guy who's super ability, the curdling of milk, become a supervillain?
Not just milk. I can curdle any dairy product. That's right, with my amazing ability and super brain power, it was easy for me to become the world's #1 supervillain.
It's funny though, I've never heard of you.
Really? Well, that's because it's a name only whispered by frightened children. The mere mention of the Curdler brings grown men to their knees and elderly people to their coffins.
To their coffins, just like that?
Those were the history of our trouble, but the others get scared as well. So now what am I supposed to do? This note said to meet here. Where is that worthless pile of tights in a cave?
Expecting someone, are you?
My arch nemesis, my enemy for life. None other than procrastinate.
Oh, I've heard of him. He's a great superhero.
She's overrated.
I'm just saying I've heard of her, but not you.
Keep it to yourself. She's probably like, darn her and her super procrastination.
She's gonna duke it out?
Let's just say I have a few curdling surprises for her.
What does that mean anyway?
I don't know. I'm rolling with it. Being a supervillain is all about rolling with it. And my supervillainy ideas just keep rolling in. And you will be my bait. Yes, you, girl.
I'm not doing anything until you call me by my real name. What?
Sarah, okay? Sarah. Frickin' Sarah. Procrastinate should be here shortly. Like, I don't want him walking in and seeing me chatting with the likes of you. Since I got here first, I shall use that to my advantage. I shall hide behind this table, and you will lure her close. Chat her up as you did me. Do this, and the world will be yours.
The world, eh?
Well, a large sum of money.
Oh, money.
Maybe not a large sum. Maybe some milk.
This deal gets worse and worse.
Beautiful girl? No evil villain? What's the deal here? I got my beanbag for this. Miss, have you seen a skinny weak guy around here?
Actually, I did. I think he said he'd be back in like 5 minutes or something.
Fair enough. I shall wait for the swine. It is time we end this.
You're procrastinating, right?
Ah, that name, you know, I never used to be called that. I used to be called To the 10th Power Girl. I realize I have 10 times the power of any other superhero.
You also have 10 times procrastination, nation.
Okay, so that one time the building was on fire. I know, I got the call, but I decided to give it 10 minutes. I mean, it's a huge building. So the 10 turned to 20, 20 turned to 40, 40 to an hour, found some stuff that I TiVoed, you know, make some Donkey Kong, and then, oh yes, I got up, I got dressed, and I flew right over there. But I didn't realize the building burned up so quickly, and nobody told me it was a paper warehouse.
I think you rightfully earned that name. All those people.
I know, but you gotta keep on keeping on, and I do.
that wasn't the only time.
Okay, sometimes being a superhero is a super curse. Take right now, for instance. I was late getting here. I missed it on the opportunity to defeat my greatest enemy since forever. It's just, you know, there's a marathon with Chiron all day, and that's my favorite show. I mean, he was making a bomb out of a shoestring, a cheese ball, a tree branch, a piece of spare rug, and it was so interesting. I watched episode after episode. Sometimes being a superhero, it's really tough. That laugh. I know that laugh!
It is I. Now is the time of reckoning. Beware the spoil of the colonel.
I don't have it this time. Your days are over. Nice one! Nice swing back! Alas, you're always away.
You should have never set this up. You should have known that this would have been your due.
I set this up. You wrote me, telling me to meet you here.
What in the world?
Ha 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 ha! Fools, so simple to manipulate, like puppets you are.
So if I didn't write the letter, and you didn't write the letter,
Come on, you get it, right?
then that would mean is the Red Sox won last night.
Cheer up and no! Dum-dum.
I was getting there, okay? But why? Who are you?
Something more powerful than you both. Something you could hardly understand. I spend my life putting things together, mending things. That's what I do. Like you, I serve a purpose in this world. I have gifts which I use to benefit others. I close the rift. I combine the differences. I am the pacifier.
Oh, wait, I don't understand this. Why are you here?
We grew up together, am I correct?
Yeah, I grew up in this waste of life.
You were once Natalie and Richard, best friends.
Yellow. More like Natalie and Dick!
Children have. To solve the problem, must identify the spark. What was it that made you become the evil you are today, Richard? What made you upset at Natalie and inevitably the world?
X-47 Atomic Series yo-yo. It was mine.
You liar!
You lie! I had the worst day of school. I finally got attention in school. Cinder Sue actually talked to me that day. That yo-yo was the best thing that ever happened to me, and you stole it.
You were just a loser. Face it.
Natalie, what was it that made you steal it? Why would you betray your best friend like that? Did you actually poke stones to measure blood become blood brothers? Now that's friendship.
Yo-yo was so cool. Everybody loved it. It would spin forever and you could rock the cradle in your sleep. Everybody loved it. Everybody loved him. He was so cool.
You really thought I was cool?
You were the man. I wanted to be you. But then one night, you know, it was after recess, I kind of, stole it out of your book bag at recess. I wanted to show it off, but then I realized everybody would know that I took it. So I said nothing. And you knew it was me. You knew I was the only one that knew where you kept it in that pocket of your Spider-Man backpack. Here you go, Richard. You really were cool.
I'm sorry I curdled your milk every day at lunch.
That's okay. I deserve it. Put her there, buddy. But no matter what, my superhero poses were always better than yours.